Yeah, hello, hello everyone. I'm back with my third part, and I hope you have enjoyed the part number two. I request to subscribe my channel if you're a new viewer, and definitely place the what thumbs up means like my video, and start enjoying the videos. Whatever I'll be uploading, I'll be sharing to you. I hope you will be enjoying my class. Okay. I hope you'll be enjoying my class. Thank you and enjoy the class session here. Okay, good afternoon, all of you. So, in our last class, I have stopped here, and now I won't take much time. We'll continue from the same line here, where the protagonist, where our character, the narrator, Charlie, is sharing his visit into the third level. How did he landed into the third level? And I've shared you, I've marked you here. He's already late. Means late, definitely working for long hours, stressed, worried, tension, pressure, family pressure, all kind of work pressure, all kind of pressure is having. And immediately you want to go to the home and have a good time with the wife, Lisa. So that's why he's deciding, he's trying to take the route through which he can go early, that is the subway Grand Central, because it's faster than the bus. So that's his intention of going. Now, I don't know why this should have happened to me. So I'm just thinking that why this happened to me? I'm just an ordinary guy named Charlie. See, now the narrator is giving his introduction, that sharing his name. His name is Charlie. 31 years old. What is, how much is age? That is 31 year of age. And Charlie, his name is Charlie, and 31 years old. He's saying my age is 31 years, and he's not old. He's not quite young. He's in a means adult one who have a family, who have a struggling life, lots of worried, and he's struggling with everything. Okay, so this with his information, with his details, we are able to get the character in a very clear way. So I was wearing, what was his wearing? I was wearing a tan gabardine suit and straw hat and a fancy band. Okay, and even a fancy band on his neck. So he was wearing. And in our last class, I have shown you in my slideshow how was their appearance. I have shown you. Okay, so the man with the waist black coat and all, I have shown you in my last slide showing an introductory video. Okay, in a part of introduction, I've shared you the appearance, how the protagonist appear. So this is the lines where the protagonist is describing himself, the character, the narrator is describing. I passed a dozen men who looked just like me. See, he is passing through a dozen people, and I wasn't trying to escape from anything. And he's very much clean heart, and he's sharing. I wasn't trying to escape from anything. Just I was going as usual he used to go. I just wanted to get home to Luisa, my wife. Where was he going? He was going to his wife, Luisa. Okay, so he was going to his wife, Luisa, his beloved wife, Luisa. I turned to Grand Central Vanderbilt Avenue. Okay, from next paragraph, he's saying, I turned into Grand Central from Vanderbilt Avenue. I have shared you in our last class Avenue, a big picture where from there he entered a big building from where he entered inside the Grand Central. So same place, that place is known as Vanderbilt Avenue. Okay, I'm just underlining it. From here he entered into the Grand Central and went down the steps to the first level. So through which he went to the first level, where you take trains like 20th century. So now he's going in the 20th century as they're taking the train. Similarly, that is the first level. He entered to the first level, and the present time in 20th century, the train passes. The train moves from. So I've shared the train picture, even how in the 20th century the train was. Then I walked down another flight to the second level. He's moving downward. Okay, he's moving downward. See, as you go different, I shared you about the Mumbai, where the local trains are. In some places, Dadri or Panvel or so many places are there. I don't remember exactly the place name where I have visited. The down where you climb, then you move down. By down, the platform will be coming. I have visited to Mumbai, so many places, and that's what this local trains. So it's one of the quite example. If you visit, you'll have experience. If you have already visited, you have an experience. If you have visited New York, then it's quite different. So similarly, it's describing our trains in like 20th century. Then I walked down on the flight to second level. He went down to another flight, second level. When the suburban trains, means it's moving to suburban areas. Trains leave from and they're going to the suburban areas, and from there those trains are going. Ducked into an arched doorway heading from the subway and got lost. I have showed you even again. I'm connecting to the last class, and I'll be providing here the link. You can click and check it into the last class video, the introduction part, those ask if you want to recall it. Okay, so here arched doorway heading to a subway and got lost. In those subways, he was entering the arch-like structure. He entered into it continuously for long. Continuously entered to the same place, and that's easy to do. He enjoyed doing that, and after some time, he what happened? He was lost. Okay, and got lost. Continuously, he started walking, and he lost that place. That's easy to do. He's saying that it was easy. I have been in and out of Grand Central hundreds of times. Mark it down what the narrator is saying. I have been to the Grand Central of hundreds of times, but I always bumping into new doorways and stairs and corridors. And he is coming up to the new doorways and to the corridors. So that is a usual way to come up to a different passage, shortcut way to come up to a different way, a different area. Once I got into a tunnel about a mile long and came out in the lobby of Roosevelt Hotel. Okay, he's sharing once he has done this also. Okay, once I got into a tunnel about a mile long and came out in the lobby of Roosevelt Hotel. Another time, I came up in an office building on 46th Street, 3 blocks away. So walking in the same way, he tried and reached to the 46th Street, 3 blocks away. Okay, so trying once he has reached it, and after them, he's tried so many, but he never able to go into the third level what he has gone once. Sometimes I think Grand Central is growing. So see, sometimes when he thought of, see, when you imagine when you go to a particular place and you see the place is very beautiful, it's very peaceful, and it's worthy for you. Suppose, for example, it's my example I'm sharing with students. Once I was tensed. I went to a show, a river show, means river beach, means not exactly river beach, near the river, and I sat down and in a place and I started enjoying the whole bridge. Okay, the movement of the bridge, I enjoyed it. I spent my time there. It was peace, it was soothing. Similarly here, I started continuously going to the same place because I liked it. The wind, air, time spending there. Similarly, he He's searching and he is going to the same place hundreds of times. He's saying, I went to the same place out of Grand Center hundreds of times, but always I get some other thing. Stair of doorways, next Roosevelt Hotel, next office building in 40th Street, 3 blocks. And here in the next paragraph, the author is saying, so narrator is saying, sometimes I think Grand Central is growing, and he's doing a comparison here, like uh, tree pushing out of corridor stairs like roots. So as if here the picture it has been given here, so the picture it has been given as if the roots under the tree, okay, as if it is growing. Similarly, it is saying the same way under the Grand Central as if it is growing, because as per his imagination, as per his connectivity, as per his stress, means as per his interest, the things are similar, is feasible, suitable, is likable. So he's feeling better when he's going into that world and is going into a different world. Okay, and it is growing. And we see there is probably a tunnel that nobody knows about, feeling it's underway, the city right now on its way to Times Square and maybe another to Central Park. What he's saying here, look at here, students, try to understand. There's probably a long tunnel. So it's, see, the words are quite, it's not confirmative. It's words the narrator has presented, the writer has presented. It's probably all I know what it may happen, it may not. It may rain, it may be, it may, student may come, might come. So that, see, the grammar use of may, might, as we use it, similarly the words are here. There is probably a long tunnel. It's not confirmed. There is a tunnel. I'm confirming there's a long tunnel inside the Grand Central. There may be. There's probably a long tunnel. See the chances of. So what he's saying, there's probably a long tunnel that nobody knows about, feeling its way under. See, again another term here. It's, see, when I start feeling, it's my personal feeling. So it's knows about feeling its way under the city right now. Again, he's sharing his personal feeling. Feeling its way under the city right now, on its way to Times Square. And maybe again, see, and maybe again, see another word you say, giving, not confirming, maybe another to the Central Park. So he's saying that maybe going inside this tunnel, maybe with this passage, my feelings, maybe I may be feeling, it's my feeling, I feel that it is going connected to Times Square or another to Central Park. It is growing, it is somewhere I'm coming in this way, in this place. Okay. Again, next line with the full stop after the full. And maybe because for so many people through the years, Grand Central has been an exit. For, see, underline this words here. And maybe because for so many people through the years, Grand Central has been an exit, a way of escape. Maybe that's how the tunnel go into. But I never told my psychiatrist friend about the idea. Underline it, the things what he's sharing it here. It may connect you more, give you more idea about it. And maybe because for so many people, because for so many people through the years, okay, through the years, Grand Central has been an exit for the people. It is a exit. When they come in, they go out from here, a way of escape. It may be from the problems. They are returning from the office. This man, as he's returning from the office, is tensed. Similarly, for the people, it may be the same. They might be having the tensed, returning from the way. It is an exit for them, a way of escape from their problem. Maybe that's how the tunnel go into it. Maybe, see, the words have been used, maybe, that may happen, may not. He's not sure, he's not confirming. This is there in the Grand Central Station. But I never told my psychiatrist friend about the idea. So this idea, this concept, what was there in his mind, he shared everything. He never shared this information to his psychiatrist friend. Okay, I hope you have understood till here. Okay, next lines, what is talking here. The corridor I was in began angling left and slanting downward, and I thought that was wrong. What is saying? And the corridor I was in began angling. It was going down, angle left, slanting downward. It's slanting downward, and I thought that was wrong. That was wrong. But I kept on walking. He's saying I kept on walking. All I could hear was the empty sound of my own footsteps. So when he's walking in that corridor, in that passage, he's all alone. Okay, and I did not pass a soul. There's nobody, a single species over there who will be passing like as he's passing. Then I heard that sort of hollow roar. Heard that means open space, people talking. So underline that here. Then I heard that sort of hollow roar. Heard that means open space and people talking. See, when in your open space in your house, there's nothing, a new building, new room, vacant room, and you start talking of something, what happened? You get echo of sound. Okay, so when he's walking, he's going ahead, he heard someone talking in long distance. The tunnel turned sharp left, immediate left, and I went down to a short flight of stairs. Means flight means moving of stairs. There were stairs, and came out to the third level of Grand Central Station. Okay, how did he reach? Then again, there is a short description here. Is coming and reaching to the Grand Central Station. Turn a sharp left. He got it again left turn. I went down the short flight of stairs. He took a steps towards the stairs and came out on the third level at Grand Central Station. For just a moment, I thought I was back on the second level. For just a moment, I thought I was back on second level. Again, he thought so many questions come when we are all alone. So many thoughts comes to in our mind when we are all alone. So for a moment, he thought again, but he's in a second level. But I saw the room was smaller. Underline it. What he's saying, what he's thinking, what were there, what he observed. The room were smaller and few ticket windows and train gates. The information booth in the center, wood and old looking. What he's saying here, I saw the room was smaller as it is there in the small second or first. In compared to that, the rooms were smaller. There were few ticket windows, train gates, and the information booth in the center was wood and old looking. In the previously, the use of wood was there more, and it was looking the same as if in the same way it is made or it is done. And the man in the booth wore a green eye shade and a long black sleeve protectors. The lights were dim and sort of flickering. Okay, dim lights were glowing. Then I saw why they were open flame gas lights. Okay, the things what he marked there. The man in the booth, or underline it in your text. The man in the booth wore a green shade. How was the man appearing there, sitting there? How he is looking? Just to mark it down, the man in the booth wore a green eye shade and long black sleeve protectors. Yes, even long black sleeve protectors, long jacket-like structure. The lights were dim and sort of flickering. Means dim light was glowing, not a bright light. It is a dark, means little bit flickering light, means as if oil lamp. We have gas light. Yes, it's talking about. Then I saw why they were open flame gas lights, as if the gas lights were burning lamp. What we talked about, we use in the BBD, or we can say a small structure of using kerosene and all flicker lamps we are using in our homes. Similarly, here they are using the gas lights. I hope I'm able to reach to you whatever I'm teaching. You're able to understand. Okay, I'm not going fast with my students. There were brass steeplers. There were brass steeplers I have shared with the in our last class the brass Stephens were spitting. We spit. Okay, we spit. So similar, there were brass tipples on the floor and across the station. A glint of light caught my eye. So a light means eye gleams fall on them. He means he kept his eyes. He focused there towards that area. And the station, till the light caught my eye. A man was pulling a gold watch from his vest pocket. Okay, so the man was having a not watch, he was not wearing, or it was not hanging. He took it out from his pocket watch. Means tick tock means with a clip, open and see the watch, close, and again he'll keep it in his pocket. So he opened a pocket watch from his vest pocket. He snapped open the cover, glanced at his watch and frowned. Okay, there was a question mark on his face. He opened it, frowned with the eyebrows coming up, closing towards each other. Okay, he wore a derby hat. I have shared in our last class what was derby hat. Black handlebar mustache. He was having black handlebar and mustache. Then I looked around and saw that everyone in the station was dressed like 1890 1890 something. Okay, 1819 something means in the old days, 1819 in those 18th centuries or in that period, in the people who are wearing similarly the people who are wearing right now who is able to in the third level. I never saw so many beards. Okay, Dadi, what we talk about in Hindi. Okay, so many beards, sideburns, and fancy mustache in my life. Okay, people are having the earlier people used to have again, and this is a fashion of the present day, keeping beards and mustache. Similarly, it was there in the 18th centuries. A woman walked in through the train gate. A woman came through the train gate. She wore a dress with leg of mutton sleeves. I have described about the mutton sleeve, not exactly what you eat mutton. It is a style of fabric. The ladies wear it, and it is near the arms, the cut, and it is a like swollen, or it is like we can say it's a swell up design. It is cut near the arm, and that kind of sleeves the ladies, women used to wear during that time. Mutton sleeve, it's quite expensive in making it, and skirts to the top of her high button shoes. Back of her, out of the tracks, I caught a glimpse of locomotive and a very small courier and eyes of locomotive with a funnel shaped stack. And then I knew, okay, so he's able to see the people all around, different dress, different kind of structure, and a very small courier and Ives locomotive. It's old in style. Then in the first newly made locomotive. Locomotive was a train in the early days during that time. Funnel kind of structure was there in a train. Similarly, we can see that kind of train was kept. He's able to see a train over there. Okay. So to make sure, I walked over to a newsboy. Okay, looking this picture to get confirmed everything he has seen. He is enjoying the scene of third level, and next, seeing everything. Now he's walking ahead. Is going to the newsboy, the boy who is selling the newspaper, and glance at the stack of papers. There was a piles of papers kept over there at his feet. It was the world. Paper name is the world, and the world has not been published for years. In the present era, this newspaper has not been published for years. The lead story said something about President Cleveland. Okay, and in the initially we have seen it. Who was the president? Roosevelt. But in the newspaper, when he's reading it, who is the president here? President Cleveland. Okay. underline the text here, President Cleveland. I have found that front page since the public library files. So this, it was printed June 11, 1890. So he had found it in the public library and he has collected, and in the newspaper it has been printed June 11, 1894. So these were some other informations he collected. He recalled it and he's connecting to the information was he had collected and what he is looking at in the third level. Okay, I hope you're able to understand till here even. Next, we'll come to the next part here. It's a quite small chapter, I hope so. 2 pages or more. So we will keep the 2 pages for the next class. Okay, and I'll complete this page number 4 till here. I'll be completing today. Next part 3, we'll be going for the last 2 pages. Okay, so I turned toward the ticket windows, knowing that here on the 3rd level at Grand Central, I could buy tickets, and that would take Louisa and me anywhere in the United States we wanted to go. See, just mark it down. See, try to understand. Here the idea is when we think, we have 2 worlds in our brain. Present world means the where we are having a reality, and the conscious mind and subconscious mind, what we talk about. The reality and fantasy, or the world, imaginative world. So I turned around the ticket windows knowing that here on the 3rd level. Okay, he's not confirming I'm in the 3rd level. I turned towards the ticket knowing that here on the 3rd level at Grand Central, knowing he's trying to know that I'm in the 3rd level. I could buy tickets that would take Louisa and me anywhere go in United States in 1894. Okay, so he is feeling that he has reached in what in Grand Central, that is taking him towards the 3rd level, and due to going to the 3rd level, he is going to a different world where he will be going. He is going to collect the tickets and he will be going to where with his wife. See, he is returning from where? He is returning from the office, and immediately he want to go to his wife in the apartment. Okay, he loves his wife very much. So Louisa is a simple girl. So you want to go to the Louisa. Okay, so Louisa and me anywhere in the United States we want. We want to go anywhere we want. And in the year 1894, they were in the year which year? 1894. And I wanted 2 tickets. Now he wanted 2 tickets. Where do you want to go? And he want to go to the Galsburg Diagnosis. I shared you in the last class in the introductory part of the video. Galsburg videos, pictures, and I shared you. I said it. This Galsburg is a place where his grandfather used to be. Whose grandfather? Charlie's grandfather. Galsburg Diagnosis. It's an imaginative place where he imagined to go. It's a desirative place he wants to go. So now the 2 mind get collision, 2 ideas get mixed up. He want, when he's reaching to 3rd level, his desire to go to the Galsburg, he's going to the, when he's reaching to the 3rd level, 1894, he want to go to the Galsburg Diagnosis. I hope you're clear till now. So now, have you ever been there? So now he's asking, he's informing, he's asking, have you ever been there? It's a wonderful town still. Okay, still, mark it down. Still it is a wonderful town. It is a peaceful town with big old frame house. Okay, with big old frame houses. Okay, what are there? With the big old frame houses, huge lawns, how the things are there in that place. Tremendous trees which branches meet overhead, roof, the streets. This is the scene of Galsburg, of area He's describing, he's awaited, he's interested where he wants to go in compared to the modern world of 20th century. Still, in that place, there is the same thing there available in Galsburg. Still, the town still. Okay, it's wonderful town still. And in 1894, and is now is describing of 1894. In 1894, summer evening were twice as long as people sat out on their lawns. Men smoking cigar and talking quietly. The woman waving palm leaves fan with fireflies all around. The peaceful world. Okay, so he's describing in 1894. Okay, in 1894, how was the scene in 1894? And still in Galsburg, still the same situation, the big buildings and all. And in 94, 1894, what was the thing in summer vacation, summer evening when he used to be there? So he's describing, and to be back there with the First World War, still 20 years off, and World War II over 40 years in the future. So he's saying 40 years in the future, I wanted 2 tickets for that. That's why he wanted to go to the well, where here still there's 20 years for the First World War, and off, still there to be coming off, and World War II off over 40 years in the future. Means again after 40 years, the World War II is going to come. I wanted 2 tickets for that season. I want to be in peace. I want to be happy. I want to enjoy the same summer evening. No tension free, in a peaceful world. Okay, so this is the thing what the narrator wanted. So he wanted peace. He wanted peace, and what he is not getting in the current world, present world where he is living, he is not getting that peace. He wants that peace in that world. He wants to go to that world. Okay, so this is about how the Galsburg is, and in the 1894, and still how the Galsburg look like, and his desire to go to Galsburg. Okay, his hobby is, who's the hobby? The protagonist hobby is Philadelphia. His collecting of stamps. His grandfather of viewers did the same. See how the two past events and present event, collision of mind, collision of time, in one world, in one brain, so many things happening. So many things has been shown up as I have connected to the subtopics here. Okay, as I have connected to the subtopics here. So similarly, imagination and search for happiness, time interjection, reality and fantasy, concept of imagination, escapism, psychological refugee. So these are the things what one is getting peaceful and happiness, peace, search for happiness and peaceful, and desire to stay in past for peace, security and serenity. So we are able to see same thing till now here. And now in the part 3, close your hand, palm raised, and see the what towards the conclusion of the chapter, how the twist is going to happen, how narrator bring the twist. So this twist, this more change, more awaiting happenings, more descriptive things, we'll be reading it in our next class. So this happenings I'll be sharing you, this emotions, these connections I'll be sharing you in our next class. So I hope be awaited, enjoy the video, wait for the next class. Just subscribe, like my videos, and we'll be meeting in our next class, and I'll be updating you more about the chapter. Okay, so I hope we'll be coming up, and I'll be catching you in our next class. If you have any doubt, you can write to me, I can solve your doubts. Yeah, students, if you have any doubt right now, you can even write to me, and even I'll help you out to solve your problems. Till now, in the part 2, till the page number 4, I have completed the chapter till here. If part 1, in part 2, we're making the part. So I hope if you have any doubt, ask me, and I'll help you out to solve your doubts. And next class, I'll begin with the part number 3. This is not that easy chapter where I'll be immediately rushing with the informations. So collision of minds, collision of two things in a present and reality. What we are talking about, present and reality. Fantasy, the imaginative world. So similarly, in the one present situation, two things is happening in here. Yes, able to see it. You can see. So if you have any doubt, anything, any issue, write to me and in my chat box, and I'm here to answer you everything. So come on, students. If you have any doubt, any problem, come in touch with me, share your views, share your perceptions, share your interest, and I'll update you more with your answers. Okay, so I am waiting for your view doubts session clearing. So if you have any doubts, come on, write it down quickly and I'll help you out, because I'm summing up what I have done it today in the part 2 and even in the part 2 and both. I'll sum up from the beginning within a quick sum up here. Here we can just do 3 characters. First, I'll tell you Jack, third level by Jack Finney. Here are the 3 characters: Charlie, the protagonist; Sam, the friend of Charlie; and the wife Louisa. Here, the board members may claim that the 2 level by I am with the third level, his dream to fulfillment to get into the third level, go to the different world, the Galsberg Leonesis, where his grandfather was happy, peace, nice, peaceful, because there was no temporary refugee for him, but he is facing due to his collection of stamps habit, that is philatel, and due to his habits, what his hobby is, his grandfather is having the same, and President Roosevelt is having the same, and he's sharing his information that they were not facing, but he's facing it in this era, in this situation. And he's describing about the third level, how the third level is increasing, growing, and he's stressed while returning from the place, that is from his workplace, and working for late hours. And due to that pressure, he is sharing that probably the third level is in this way. It's like a turner in taking me to different places, and is describing that maybe the reason he kept a secret from his psychiatrist friend, and now he's talking about that. I heard a sort of hollow roar. That means open space people talking, means he heard someone talking and he's reaching to into going to a deep place of the third level, and right now he's going to the place where he can see a different scene of third level that is exactly contradictory to the present situation, and it's taking him to the 1894 1890 means the 1894, and how the people are looking, how the scenes are, how the locomotive is, the train that was building that time, and he's confirming himself. Is again in the public library. It was printed 1914 1894. He has collected this speech, and even looking into the speech, he is there in the same place. He's collecting it. He's getting a glance of the same newspaper, the world, that has been not published for many years, and in that President Cleveland, he's seeing this the same thing. And now the main part, that world wars were not there, it was peace during that time. So that's why that's the reason he want to collect the tickets and go into that world. So I hope I'm able to connect to you properly. Thank you. Like my channel, subscribe it, and wait for the part 3. Thank you, students. Bye bye. Sign out. Enjoy my videos. Close. I'm taking sign out from you. I remain here. Bye bye for the day. If you have any doubts, message me. I'll be replying you personally. Bye. So watch here.